Uh-oh. What are these? Oh, they're not my size either. They're size 8 fire engine red hunter rain boots, which is cool because these don't come in a box, unfortunately. The other pair we got did. And they sold them like immediately. So these, since they're red. Oh, and they're not hunter. They're exotic identity. How about that? Had me fooled. Still would wear them. These would be good for like Paddington Bear or some other kind of cosplay. Whatever you're into. These are cool. They probably say scuffed or have human hair on them or something.
These don't have, none of this has comments.
Oh, no comments because it's all uninspected returns. These have a little light, I can't tell if it's scratching or just stickiness. So clean those up, shine them up, put them on Poshmark. This, I believe, is a purse. I don't know because it's all mystery wrapped up. Got kind of a triangle shape going on. Comes in a dust bag that says, "Being there, being in the world." How inspirational. Well, this has got some serious wrapping on it, folks. Whoever did this wasn't playing around. It's a Dasein, D-A-S-E-I-N.
That's fancy.
It is fancy.
Make sure you put it back all in its wrapping.
I will. I'm gonna take this off. Do 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 do. Oh, it does have a scratch here. I didn't do that.
A mark. I saw
Yep.
it.
So if I paid good money for full price for this, I'd be sad. Like at the store when they always check the inside of your purse. You buy it. What's in there? Bunch of fluffy stuff and a shoulder strap.
While you're checking the inside of your purse, you look shady.
They always do when you buy a purse. Or maybe it's just me.
Leave us a comment. Does she look like a purse stealing type?
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a magic eraser to that.
And see if it comes off.
See if
That's
it comes
for
off.
sure.
Because I'll do that.
Thank you.
Alright guys, we're getting down to the end of it. We got another pair of UV signature shoes. These are size 10, they say brown. Okay, these are lace-ups. First inspection, I don't really see anything wrong with these. This shoe is actually a little smashed. I could see if somebody didn't want that.
That's just how it got put in there. I mean, just a little bit of massaging by hand and it comes pretty much back to life.
But these are nice shoes, size 10. Okay, this is our last item. Academics. These are a loafer. They're size 13. Do you have a knife?
I'm looking for it.
I got it in my pocket. I got a different one in my pocket. academic loafers, size 13. Ooh, these are nice. We had another pair of loafers by these guys, and they sold. Took a while for them to sell, but they were a smaller size, like an 8.5. These are nice.
The string hanging off that.
It's coming out the bottom. We can just clip it off. So there is a string hanging off of the sole of this shoe.
But it's not unraveling.
It's not unraveling. We can just clip it off. And it'll be fine. And those are some really nice loafer shoes.
Oh yeah.
There you go, dear.
So do me a couple pitches, a real quick pitch, and we'll call it quits. Okay?
All right, everybody. We're all done unboxing this awesome pallet from BULQ. I gotta say, this is one of the nicer pallets that we've gotten. Definitely great surprises inside of it. Usually we just get a pair of socks, so hey, I'll take this one. And good night.
Hi everybody, it's Tiffany Knutson here at Nuts and Bolts, and I just wanted to share with you how that purchase worked out. Now keep in mind that's an uninspected return purchase of a pallet that we made from BULQ, and it came in on 4/14. And for that purchase, we spent a total of $647.25 all in, and that includes all the shipping and the fees. In this particular instance, it was a little over $200 for the shipping, and we usually end up spending a little bit more since BULQ has redone their shipping costs. And that's unfortunate, but the fact is hopefully we'll be able to start doing like 2 pallets at once and maybe saving a little bit. There is a total of 59 items in this pallet, and it's mostly men's fashions. But one of the items that we saw in here that really drew our attention was a fancy Brondell bidet. Now that Brondell bidet, we have recently sold 4 very expensive bidets out of the store, and it's helped really add a lot of stimulus, if you will, to the bank account. So we decided to go with another fancy Brondell bidet, as well as a lot of men's fashions that we know we can sell. So when we opened everything up, we ended up with 2 Brondell bidets because they were taped together and they were both new and open box. So that ended up being a huge score on this particular case. But keep in mind, everything all said and done, we have to make a profit off of this. This is a business. We do it as our side gig, but we're trying to make extra money to help the kids with college, to be able to help ourselves have a better retirement, etc. So it is, in the long run, all about money. And likewise, it's all about how much money you make for the effort. Because if we spend thousands of hours and we make $1,000, then it doesn't really mean anything, right? So on this particular pallet, after everything's said and done, we're expecting to make $1,857.50. Now, that's a really decent amount of money, but that doesn't pay for the original cost of the pallet, which of course was $647.25. So if we take that out, we end up with a total of $1,210.25, and that is the profit without overhead. So on a pallet this size, we usually try to include the overhead of $100. Now that pays for a lot of the miscellaneous things that we pay for, from tape to boxes to just keeping the lights on in the building. So we try to keep everything really nice and trim for $100 for each pallet. So after we take out that $100, we end up with $1,110.25. Now, that $1,110.25 is pure profit for us here at Nuts and Bolts, so we're really excited about that. However, we did have to work a lot of hours to get that. And to keep ourselves in track and to keep ourselves motivated and purchasing and really focusing, laser focused on how we're spending our time and what purchases we're making, etc., we try to break it down to how much money we make an hour. Now, in this particular instance, we take that $1,110.25 and we divide it by however many hours we worked. In this particular instance, we're almost finished, and we think that we're going to spend a total of 25 hours on this purchase. So, when we do that, we take that $1,110.25 and we divide it by the 25 hours that we're expecting to work on this, we know how much we made per hour. And in this particular instance, we end up with $44.41 an hour. This is one of our better purchases. Been very happy with this. Now, would that have been a lot different if that Brondel bidet, there wasn't a second one there? Well, it would have affected our bottom dollar by nearly $300. $300 divided by 25 hours will tell you how much it would have affected our bottom dollar. So that means that it would affect our bottom dollars by $12 an hour. That's how much it made a difference. So instead of making $32 an hour, we made $44. And this is an honest mistake. The person at BULQ, I'm sure, probably didn't realize there was two of them taped together. The taping job was interesting. We'll just say interesting. And I just kept going around it because I was like, that's too big. What's going on with that? When I finally opened it up and I opened up the first box, I was like, whoa. There's a whole second box to this. So that ended up being a great find for us, and it made a big difference on how this purchase worked out. So little things like that can make a huge difference. And thank you, BULQ, for the little extra surprise. I do appreciate it. And feel free to send anything like that in with any of the other pallets or purchases that we make. Once again, thank you everybody for joining. I really appreciate you taking the time to view us. Make sure to check out the links below in the description. There's links to all of our social media sites as well as all of our shops. If you see something you're interested in, give it a look. Let us know. Thank you so much for your time. We hope you're all staying safe and healthy in this challenging times. And don't forget to click on subscribe and like the videos. You have a great night.
Click here or click here. And of course, click here to subscribe.